Hi, it's Trudy. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, which is leading many leadership teams to revisit their budgets. There is risk, however, because if we reduce our investment in leadership and people too much, we're likely to have downstream people issues. In fact, what history has taught us is that our biggest priorities right now should be protecting performance within our organizations and retaining key capabilities. The good news is that this doesn't need to cost a lot of money. Many organizations that we're working with right now have retracted their budgets. However, they're still investing in the most critical people, practices, and areas of their business that they know are going to deliver long-term outcomes for them. Here's some ideas for your consideration. Number one, many leaders and managers are involved in the delivery of strategic priorities. However, they're time poor and then being pulled in different directions. My team and I are able to offer either ad hoc HR services or project-based services that can help accelerate momentum on those key strategic priorities. In addition, we're doing coaching with leadership teams to make sure that they're clear on priorities. They understand the critical role that they play right now in terms of holding people accountable, engaging them, and getting the critical balance right between accountability and empathy so you can build sustainable high-performance teams. We're also engaging with many organizations doing short, bite-sized chunks of leadership development around the areas that are going to make the biggest difference. There's three key topics right now that many organizations are focused on. Emotional intelligence, because more than ever before, leaders and managers need to have empathy. They need to be able to adapt whilst they're having sometimes tricky situational-based conversations. The second is psychological safety, making sure that leaders are showing up in a way that gets the best out of others and making it safe for others to contribute and feel as though they matter, even though leaders themselves may be struggling with some of the uncertainty. And finally, doing team resets to make sure that teams are actually building trust, collaborating, innovating, and remaining agile in an environment where we need to be testing new things constantly to make sure we're adapting to the changing landscape. If you know that you've got some critical people priorities around retention or performance, please reach out. We've got flexible options that may be able to support you with reduced budgets to make sure you can continue to set your organizations up for sustainable success. I look forward to having a chat.